Hey everybody. So for this first nail, I'm just putting on a coat of like a milky white. Um, and I think I put in total, sorry, 3 coats total, because 2 of them just wasn't full enough. And then here I'm going in with a liner brush and I'm going to do a red French tip. It's a pretty bright red. Sorry, I'm not used to doing voiceovers. um, I kind of struggle with doing French tips still, but I'm getting better. If I look back at they're way better than when I first started trying to do them. But if you just keep practicing, you'll get it. I had to learn not to push too hard on the brush because then it would just flip sideways. So you just kind of let the brush do the movement and you just guide it along in the polish or the gel. I really like this red though. It's a pretty red. And it stays bright. Sometimes the reds can darken when you cure them, at least that I've noticed, but this one stays pretty bright. I think all in all, I maybe did 1 or 2 coats of the red. We'll see here shortly. I'm pretty sure it may have covered in one. I don't quite remember. And here I'm just going in with the actual brush to fill it in because that liner brush was taking way too long. See how shiny and bright that red is? I had so many reds and trying to find one that is a red that doesn't show orange or show purple or blue like with the undertones. I think this is a really close to a true red. I'm just trying to show everybody that wants to do their own nails because of the outstanding prices at salons, that even if you're not artistic, you can't draw, you can do your own nails at home. If you don't like to do them on your hand, you can do them and then put them on as, reusable nails. So yeah, I think I did 2 coats of that red. And so here we are. If you can't draw, here, buy tons of stickers. They have so many great stickers out there now. You can get raised ones that look like they have been painted on. There's just so many stickers that if you can't draw anything you can imagine, you can find in a sticker. And after you top coat them and everything, to me, you barely can tell the difference. And as long as it's cute and you like it, I don't see the problem. I know a lot of like purist, like I only have to, all my art has to be drawn on. That's fine for them. But for me, I'm not that great at drawing. I'm not that great of an artist. So stickers give me what I'm looking for, and they're cute, and I always get complimented on my nails, and most of the time they have stickers on them. So I would encourage you, if you like to do your own nails or want to start doing your own nails, buy stickers. Especially to start out, because you may not even end up like doing your own nails. So stickers would be a great way to start. So you don't have to invest in a lot of liner gels and, stuff like that to draw on your nails. Use stickers. I love stickers, if you can't tell. So we put those on, and now here I'm going to put some small little rhinestones on them, just to give it a little bit more character. I promise you, doing your own nails is not hard. Now, it is time consuming, but for me, I like to put a show on or put some music on and I just zone out. It's so relaxing for me. And before I know it, 3-4 hours have passed, but I literally lose myself in doing nails. But I don't ever want to do them on other people. I don't want to make nails to sell. It's kind of my guilty pleasure, I would say. It's my escape. But it's also an artistic escape because I can do whatever I want to and I don't have to worry about somebody not liking it or whatever because it's just for me. I would encourage you if you've been thinking about doing nails for yourself, even just for an artistic escape, just do it. You can find really cheap stuff to start out with to practice on. It doesn't have to cost you a lot of money to have it as a hobby. Yeah, now prices can get really high. But if you're just doing it as a hobby and you're not selling them or doing nails on people, the cheaper stuff is just perfectly fine. It gets the job done and they look just as good. So I'm just moving these little rhinestones into place, spacing them out to where I think they look best. See, tell me those stickers don't look cute on there. I have so many stickers. That's what this series is going to be about. I'm going to show you how you can make nails really cute without having to have a lot of product. And here I'm just picking out a bow to put on the nail. Of course, I have to have more stuff on the nail. Sometimes I can go overboard. But these ones I'm trying to keep a little simple and not too outrageous. But we're going to pick this little pink bow up here in the corner. It's kind of a matte bow. It's not a shiny bow because the rest of the nail is kind of shiny. So I wanted this one I thought this one would look cute up there in the corner. And I just take it and dip it down in the rhinestone gel to make sure the whole back of it's covered. I really like that rhinestone gel. Charms and everything, I haven't had them fall off at all. And I wash dishes, do all kinds of stuff with them, and they don't fall off. It cures really hard and doesn't leave a tacky film on top or anything after you cure it. So if you've already put like your top coat on and then you decide you want to put something else on top, you can use that and you don't have to re-top coat it if you don't want to. There I am, just moving that bow into place. I think that looks really cute. Now I know nails like this aren't everybody's cup of tea, but for me, the gaudier the better. These are actually pretty simple for me. But look how cute that is. So now I'm just taking my light and curing it a little bit so it doesn't move out of place. And now we're going to top coat it and make it all shiny. Normally on rhinestones, I don't go over top of them because it will dull the shine, especially if they have all the different cuts in them. But these ones are so tiny and don't really have any cuts in them, so I just top coat it over the whole thing. And that way they're a little more secure on there too, so you don't knock them off. But I try to make sure I get the top coat completely over all the edges of the stickers. You want to make sure that it's over the edges of the stickers, and not real thick but pretty thick so that you can't see the sticker through it once it cures. I really like this top coat. It's super shiny and it stays shiny too. The only thing I don't like is it can get a little bit of a yellow cast on it when it's cured. But it's not so yellow that it turns your nail yellow or anything like that. But I can notice it. So there's the final nail. And we're going to cure it and be done. I hope you guys like this. This is day 1 of 14 of Valentine's Day nails that I'm going to do to show you that you don't have to have a lot of product or know how to draw or be great at art to be able to do pretty nails. I hope you guys will come back and see the other ones that I have in store. And yeah. Isn't she so pretty? I think she's so pretty. I think I'm going to do a whole set like that for my nails. I think that's so cute. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and everybody have a blessed day. See ya.